Thank you all once again for your patience. So as we get ready to bring up our performers for our second set for Triangle Taiko, we thought I'd introduce this next song that we're going to be playing. So this next song is called Ready, Set, Kadon. And this was composed by a taiko instructor in California, Shoji Kaneda. And the idea of the song is actually a little bit in the title, Ready, Set, Kadon. Kadon is what we call taiko kuchi shoga. It's a way to verbally express and verbally teach and sing a lot of taiko songs. So in Japan and in North America, it is many taiko groups do use like Western musical notation, written notation, to be able to pass down taiko music. But we also, it's very traditional to use this idea of kuchishoga, where we have for each of our different hits that we play, we have a sound that we make, and so that when we are learning a new piece, we will typically use this idea of hits. So we might say, don, kon, don, doko, kara, koko, do, don, something like that, and that represents, each of those would represent a different hit. And so for anybody who is learning taiko music for the first time, we often say that if you can say it, you can play it. In other words, if you can do the kuchishoga, you can play it. So with Ready, Set, Kadon, this was a piece that was introduced kind of as a beginner to intermediate style piece, where Shoji had different kuchishoga for the different sections, and the kadon at Ready, Set, Kadon is part of that kuchishoga. So I hope you enjoy Ready, Set, Kadon, and we'll have 3 more songs after this for you, and I think our last 2 are going to be a special effect, so I hope you enjoy. have 3 more songs left for you today. So our next song is a song called Tenkoro. So Tenkoro are actually these fishing boats that they use, traditionally used out on the Sea of Japan, so on the northern side of Japan, kind of facing like Korea and China. And once a year, as part of the Kyoto Prefecture, so kind of around where Kyoto is, but much more north along the sea, annually they would have these fishing boat races. So you can think of like the canoe races and rowing races that you see for some collegiate sports. Kind of similar to that, where these fishermen would get together, they would have their fishing boat, and they would basically race to see who was the fastest fishing boat. So there was a song that was composed to kind of commemorate this annual fishing boat race. And it has been shared in Japan and then shared with our group as well, called Tenkoro, which is the name of the fishing boats. And so in this song, you'll actually see there's going to be two different sides, and they're basically each representing one of the fishing boats. So you have the side with the smaller drum, the shimedaiko, and you have the bigger drums on this side. And then in the middle, you'll see the drum that's kind of on that slanted stand, and that's basically the captain who's helping to keep time for the boats. Well, I guess we usually have 2 of those, one for each boat. But I will be keeping time for them, and so it's going to start off a little bit slowly, and you're basically going to get the imagery of these fishing boats that are being pushed out. They're starting to get out into their starting positions and getting ready. And then as the song goes along, it's going to build up until we have a final race for the finish. So at the end, I'm going to be asking you, which boat do you think won the race? All right? So this is Tenkoro. By a show of applause, who won? This side? Very good. The other side?
First time ever.
The one in the middle? I very much lost. All right. Good job with the Shine Daiko. Good job with the Shine Daiko. All right, so we have two more songs that we're going to be playing for you. A little bit earlier, Raki Iwashima, who led our special taiko group, talked a little bit about Honen and the fact that it comes from the Ishikawa prefecture of Japan, where they had some really big earthquakes. And so Special Taiko played a version of Honen, and we will be playing a different version of Honen for you. And I think Raki might have mentioned this a little bit earlier, but Honen is basically based off of a harvest song. And so the idea for the Ishikawa region was that the sound of the taiko, they often say that like the god of thunder, he uses a taiko up in the clouds, and that's what you hear when you hear thunder. That's the old folk sayings in Japan. And so the idea of taiko was that it had this loud, booming sound, and so maybe if you lived in an area where you had to have harvest, maybe the sound of the taiko could actually bring the rain, could bring the thunder, so that you would have enough rain for your crops. And so they would have these festivals, these songs, where they would play Honen, or a version of it, in order to kind of celebrate the rain and the harvest that would be upcoming. So as part of this song, you'll hear some of the people come up, and you can think of them as the farmers that are out there, and they're coming up to celebrate, hopefully, what's going to be a good harvest. And they're going to be shouting, Hoissa! And so there's not really a meaning to Hoissa, like a direct translation, but it's just kind of like a shout of appreciation, a shout of thanks. And hopefully we'll see if we can not create rain today, so we can stay dry this evening, but hopefully we'll have a lot of fun with it. So I hope you enjoy Honen. So we have been working on that song for a while now. That is actually one of the first songs that as our group we ever played, going back all the way to 2002. It was actually the first song that I played back in 2002, named it before. So we were really excited to be able to teach this to a new generation of taiko players. And if you haven't been able to tell, our group has really a wide range of skill levels, of experience. We still have some of our founding members from when the first group first got started in 2002. Yoko Hiroshima, can you raise your hand and say hi? And Rocky, where is Rocky? So Rocky and Yoko Hiroshima were two of our founding members and have been instrumental in both Triangle Taiko and our Special Taiko group in helping to lead and teach those. And I am Baron Armstrong, the current teaching leader for Triangle Taiko. And so this last song that we're going to be playing is very special to us as a group. This is actually one of the very few pieces that we have that is basically our own, completely own composition. And it's called Yamato. And Yamato is a very old name for the country of Japan. And I know you have been looking at it the entire time tonight, so if you stuck around with us, you will finally get us to see us play the old daiko. The old daiko, old just means really, really big. So the really, really big drum that's in the back is called the old daiko. And for a lot of taiko groups, this is kind of like the highlight of many of their performances. And we will begin this Yamato with an old daiko solo. It's going to be played by Waka Kadoma. And the idea of the odaiko is just basically representing both the sun and the moon. So at the very beginning of the song, when the odaiko solo starts, it's going to basically represent the sun that's beginning to come up over Japan. And then you're going to see the drummers come out and come to their drums. And that's kind of representing, you'll see that they look a little bit sleepy, like they're starting to wake up. It's basically like they're starting to wake up as the sun is beginning to rise. They're starting to go about their day. And then later on, the song is going to quiet down a little bit and then go back up. And then that'll be the nighttime as the people are basically coming out to celebrate, being part of maybe a nighttime festival and just representing kind of like a full day in the life of Japan. So this is Yamato. We're almost ready. So this will be our last piece. And again, I think the weather has held up really nicely. So after this, I'll have some instructions, but hopefully we can have some time for the kids to come up and be able to play a little bit of taiko, and we can teach you guys how to play. So we would love to do that. All right, please enjoy our final song, Yamato. more time. Can you guys bow for them one more time? Everybody can kind of come forward a little bit. Come forward. Once again, we are Triangle Typo, and I want to just say a few things. First of all, to all of you for coming out, even though it was looking like thunderstorms and rain earlier this evening, it really held out for us, and we had some really beautiful weather. So thank you so much for coming here. A big round of applause for the City of Raleigh Parks and Recreation Department that helps put these events together. I believe we have been doing the summer concert series for over a decade now, they have been a fantastic program for a lot of cultural and community groups like us. We have practice space just down the street at Carolina Pines Community Center, very close to the Raleigh Farmers Market. Really, without that space, it would be very hard to exist as a group. So we were very appreciative for all the Parks and Rec Department is able to do for us and many other groups in our area. And if any of you are interested in being able to, come and play, as I mentioned, we really accept anybody. Our goal is to be able to pass down this tradition and this culture of taiko onto the next generation. So it doesn't matter your age. As you can see, we have a wide range of ages, cultures, different levels of musical experience. We really accept anybody. So we would be thrilled if you could come and join us. If you look us up, we are Triangle Taiko, T-A-I-K-O. If you look up even just Japanese drum Raleigh, we are the first link that pops up on Google. It's not that hard to find us. And we practice on Saturday mornings from 11:15 to 2 p.m. Pretty much every Saturday throughout the year, right down the street at Carolina Pines Community Center. So we'd love for you to come and join us. Before we end today, I think we have a few more minutes left in our schedule. We'd love for if any kids are interested in coming up and being able to play with us. If you could line up over by the steps on that side of the stage, we'll basically get the drums ready and have you guys come up and we'll teach you how to play a little bit taiko. So thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we are trying to type them.